have a songwriting pact with another songwriter, multi-talented friend, and we share a belief that songwriting and playing your instrument are like a muscle, and you have to keep it exercised. And so if I get a good songwriting idea when I'm not in shape, I won't write it very well, even if it's a good idea. But if I keep myself in shape by writing stupid ideas a little more regularly, then when the good ones come, I'm sharp for it. So we agree to send each other stupid songwriting ideas somewhat regularly. And the first one he sent me was an item you may recall from the news a few years back, where a woman named Diane Duyser in Florida had 10 years previously made herself a grilled cheese sandwich, taken one bite and beheld the apparition of the Virgin Mother, deciding it was not good to continue eating that. Probably bad karma or dogma. She put it in a Tupperware where it survived for these 10 years, clearly with some sort of divine protection. And then that voice that touches some of us touched her, and eBay, and sold it for 28 grand to goldenpalace.com, an online casino, which has since made quite a habit of collecting the French fry that looks like Abe Lincoln and the pretzel that looks, I don't remember, but I'm sure they have an online gallery. So I wrote this tune in an evening, felt good about it, stuck it in my pocket, didn't do anything with it till I saw on the back of an issue of Poets and Writers magazine a call for submissions. Did you know, it asked, that April is National Grilled Cheese Month, in addition to National Poetry Month? No, I said to myself, I did not. Please send your best rhyming cheese poetry couplets, and we will feature our favorites at the 2005 Seattle Poetry Festival. I live in Seattle. Let's send it and let's see what happens. So I sent it off, and they got back to me and said, we want this to be our theme song. And so I rushed into the studio, got a recording of it, and I don't think they ever used it. But until they can prove otherwise, I'm claiming that it was, in fact, the theme song to the 2005 Seattle Poetry Festival. And it ended up on the new record over there. So it's a song called Happiness Fulfilled. I was doing a workshop for the Poetry Festival that year, and featuring this song, doing it with a group of 5th graders. And things were a little fishy because they made me agree to a 3-hour volunteer shift beforehand, and it was going to be at best a 45-minute workshop. And I thought, well, maybe that's their system, whatever. And so at the end they said, well, okay, we still got you for 2 hours. We could really use your help in the kitchen making sandwiches for the lunch rush. And I said, well, give me 1 more minute with the kids. I said, kids, this is real life economics here. You thought I was cool. You liked my song. We did some stuff together. It's great. Musician on top of the world. And then he goes and makes you lunch. That's the way it works. Playing the song once at another outdoor venue, and a fella came up to me in the middle of the song, which is only slightly awkward, and he says, dude, my buddy and I, we put a Cheeto that looks like baby Jesus on eBay and it's sold. And I said, well, how much? He said, like 22 bucks. I thought, well, that's not 28 grand, but at 89 cents a pack, that's not a bad way to go. Diane Duyser opened wide and shoved Our Lady deep inside, but mercy overtook her like the plague. To see the light and shining whitebread sets a body right. To holler, Lordy, hallelujah, I am saved. Had she made tomato soup, she might have witnessed Guadalupe bidding her to part with evil ways. Or boiled herself a pot of okra, overseen by saintly Oprah, touching lives and saving souls each day. Every earthly sinner knows cheese improves with age. Harder, softer, pasteurized or grilled. 10 years in a plastic box kept round yon Virgin Mother salt, and Diane Duyser's happiness fulfilled. Well, a gentle voice, come on, the wind, was followed by a grave amen, was saying, if you post it, it will sell. 28K later, it's renowned in all the papers for its journey to that old American well. So as our grand Velveeta chalice heads off to that golden palace, all who she has visited are changed. Trust your spirit, hand your will, and bust out that George Foreman grill. For Lordy, hallelujah, we are saved. Every earthly sinner knows that cheese improves with age. Harder, softer, pasteurized or grilled. 10 years in a plastic box kept Virgin Mary queso salt, and Diane Duyser's happiness fulfilled. 10 years in a plastic box, kept around young virgin, oh so soft. Diane Duyser's happiness fulfilled. Thank you. Do one more, we'll take a break and decide if it's going to be the end or just the break. You guys have been great. Thanks a lot. You guys have been good. Thanks for coming out all the way out here. This is my friend Dustin Patterson back there, the videographer. Dustin and I went to high school together. We were in a band called Jerk with an exclamation point. We released one full-length cassette album called That Was Your Mother, and a lot of people missed the italics. A lot of people thought it was That Was Your Mother, but no, That Was Your Mother. It was clearly a mother. I thought so, and then never. And this is good times, though. It was good times. This is Alicia Healy over there. Member agreed to do this, which is nice of her. She's a member of the super band. I can't do it.